What? Watch your bitch. Watch your dude.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw right away is Stafford. That's complete to Diggs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They go play action with Stafford. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll get this to the former Falcon, Jonnu Smith. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
He'll get this out wide. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Hey, fly low!
Again, it's Stafford. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. To the goal line and in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. His 12th touchdown of the year. Prater's extra point is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Quick hiking, quick passing.
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Not much develops there. We'll get this to about the 43. Second down and 8.
Here we go.
Back to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in.
Oh my God.
And he will score.
Stick work.
Touchdown, Brown.
I did my shit, man.
Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we
Almost
find him
down.
in the
That's
end
it.
zone. A
Spin
touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Don't get the one.
Play fake. Now Stafford to throw.
Get the what's name back.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah.
Yes, somebody just right there. What's your helper?
Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Drag route or drag route.
On first down, it's Stafford. That's taken in by Achane. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
He'll let this go deep.
Oh, shit. You know, I always forget. Every time I play the Dolphins, I always forget about Tyreek Hill. Every single time.
Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
What the fuck am I doing?
He'll check this down to the running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here's Stafford. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Look, I wish A-Chain would fucking run somebody over like that.
Of this 1st quarter.
Fuck.
So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
No.
Oh,
Exactly why I put Denzel Ward over there.
And this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
Back-to-back pick sixes.
And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Stafford. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Second down, it's Stafford.
As
he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Drill back, 22.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's Stafford now on second down. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Throw on third down, Stafford. That one caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Play action now for Stafford. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
You're good, my boy. You're good.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
I don't know why she would go more viral, man.
Throwing again is Stafford.
So, no,
and that is
incomplete.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Let's move on.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, Stafford. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And Just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
We got to fucking find King.
They'll look to throw again. Completing this one to down.
Yeah, we finished story. I'm back for sure. We get that big ass
just shy of the marker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing left side there, but it is.
Did you catch that?
Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll be third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A pickup there of 13. It's a Browns first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So this out.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll stick with him again.
Man, catch that block a little bit better, bro. I'm going.
Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They face second down and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll take a deep shot for downs. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns.
Get that.
Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more.
Hold on.
As the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
I think that's enough, man. I don't think that's enough, man.
Ready. 32.
No, the game always looked good. It was just that Franklin dark zone shit. You might got another TV too.
Stafford now on first down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard.
Nigga should be tired, bro. I just smacked
In
him.
motion, it's Waddle. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Catch made there by Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Stafford now on second down. That's
I thought he was
Smith
going to.
on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive will start on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Going up top. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening has the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Molly.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Second down, it's Stafford. That's taken in by Achane. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Just a free day.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1.
Why the hell did he switch?
It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Miami.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
I'm going to come.
So, 3 quarters have come and...
That's all you need.
Stafford to throw again. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and 5. Again, it's Stafford. He's got his man. It's Diggs.
2 balls.
He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
To the air again.
When I get too high, I get anxiety.
This one complete. It's D. Eskridge. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I will never get that high. I've done more than a penny control.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now H.A. with good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.A. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
Stupid for a Delta just
down here,
killed.
These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
They bring Judy in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
If it's good, we can do it.
2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get him the 1st down. The tackle made up around the 20-yard line.
Open up all these windows, huh? Figure shit out. Every time we get up.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this.
But I came across this video of a woman telling this nigga to get up. She said, I signed her. She said, I know it's your day off, it's Memorial Day, but I signed us up for DoorDash.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Mind you, she said us. Signed us up for DoorDash, and you get out there and DoorDash for about 8 hours and come back and have all your barbecue ready.
We'll come back and finish
said,
this one off.
Rest, man. I just had I just worked a 14-hour shift yesterday. She said, I know, but as a man, you gotta make money every day. Left that bitch
now
right there.
This time they'll look
to throw. Goddamn mind.
The sideline, he's got down.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
And
There go Judkins. There go Judkins.
Touchdown, Browns. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year.
Scored 14 in the first quarter.
Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Man, they don't even need to give him a trade. Just give him a
Tyreek now to return it.
Got 2 pick sixes.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
All that shit not get a single. Not get a trade deal.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to look deep for Tyreek.
You know?
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Browns are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
You remember when you was a kid, my boy ain't going to ask you, you going to sit your ass in bed. What the hell?
Now a run on first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's you squishy out there.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. On second down, they'll run. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the Dog Pound celebrates.